Have you ever found yourself sitting at home, feeling like the days are stretching out before you with no one to share them with? Maybe your kids are busy with their own lives, or some of your friends have moved away or passed on. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Loneliness is something many of us experience as we get older, but here's the good news: it doesn't have to be a permanent part of your life. In fact, there are simple, meaningful ways to build connections that can bring joy, companionship, and a renewed sense of purpose to your days. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 ways to beat loneliness after 60 by building meaningful connections. These strategies are practical, doable, and designed to fit into your life, no matter your circumstances. Whether you're looking to reconnect with old friends, meet new people, or simply feel more engaged with the world around you, these tips can help. So, let's dive in and start with the first way: reaching out to old friends. Think about the people who've been part of your life over the years, friends from school, former coworkers, or neighbors you've lost touch with. Reconnecting with them can be a wonderful way to reignite old friendships and create new memories. It might feel a little awkward at first, especially if it's been a while, but chances are, they'll be just as happy to hear from you as you are to reach out. Start with a simple message or phone call. "Hi, it's been a while, and I've been thinking about you. How have you been?" You might be surprised at how quickly the conversation flows and how good it feels to reconnect. Even if you don't live close by, staying in touch through phone calls, video chats, or even handwritten letters can keep the connection alive. Now, let's talk about the second way to build meaningful connections: joining a group or club. There's something special about being part of a group that shares your interests. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, a fitness class, or a volunteer organization, joining a group can help you meet like-minded people and give you a sense of belonging. Many communities have senior centers or organizations that offer activities specifically for people over 60, so take a look at what's available in your area. If you're not sure where to start, try something new, like a painting class or a walking group. You might discover a new passion while making new friends at the same time. The third way to beat loneliness is to volunteer your time. Volunteering is a powerful way to connect with others while making a positive impact in your community. Whether it's helping out at a local food bank, mentoring young people, or assisting at an animal shelter, giving your time and skills can bring a deep sense of fulfillment. Plus, it's a great way to meet people who share your values and interests. Volunteering doesn't have to be a huge time commitment. Even a few hours a week can make a difference. And the best part? You'll not only be helping others, but you'll also be helping yourself by building connections and staying engaged. By now, you're probably starting to see that beating loneliness isn't about waiting for others to reach out. It's about taking small, proactive steps to build connections. And we're just getting started. In the next part, we'll cover 2 more ways to build meaningful connections, including how to use technology to stay connected and how to create opportunities for connection in your everyday life. So, stay with me as we continue this journey toward a more connected, fulfilling life. Let's keep going. Now that we've talked about reconnecting with old friends, joining groups or clubs, and volunteering, let's move on to the 4th way to beat loneliness: using technology to stay connected. I know what you might be thinking: technology can feel overwhelming, especially if you're not used to it. But once you get the hang of it, it can be an incredible tool for building and maintaining connections. Start with something simple, like video calls. Platforms like Zoom, Skype, or FaceTime allow you to see and talk to loved ones, no matter where they are. It's not quite the same as being together in person, but it's a close second. You can use video calls to catch up with family, have virtual coffee dates with friends, or even join online events or classes. Many community centers and organizations now offer virtual activities, from book discussions to fitness classes, so you can connect with others from the comfort of your home. Another way to use technology is through social media. Platforms like Facebook or Instagram can help you stay in touch with friends and family, share updates about your life, and even reconnect with people from your past. You can also join online groups or forums that align with your interests, whether it's gardening, cooking, or travel. These groups can be a great way to meet new people and engage in conversations with others who share your passions. If you're not sure how to get started, ask a family member or friend to help you set up an account and show you the basics. Once you're comfortable, you might find that technology opens up a whole new world of connection. Now, let's talk about the fifth way to beat loneliness: creating opportunities for connection in your everyday life. Sometimes, meaningful connections don't come from big gestures or planned activities, they come from the small, everyday moments. For example, strike up a conversation with the cashier at the grocery store, chat with a neighbor while out for a walk, or say hello to someone at the park. These brief interactions might seem small, but they can add up to a sense of connection and belonging. Another way to create opportunities for connection is to host small gatherings. You don't need to throw a big party, just invite a few friends or neighbors over for coffee, a meal, or a game night. If you're not comfortable hosting at home, consider meeting at a local cafe or park. The key is to create a space where people can come together, share stories, and enjoy each other's company. And if you're feeling adventurous, try organizing a potluck where everyone brings a dish to share. It's a fun way to connect and enjoy good food at the same time. As we move into the final part of this video, we'll wrap up with some final thoughts on beating loneliness and building meaningful connections. We'll also talk about how to stay open to new opportunities and how to nurture the connections you've already made. So, stay with me as we continue this journey toward a more connected, fulfilling life. Let's keep going. We've covered a lot of ground so far: reconnecting with old friends, joining groups or clubs, volunteering, using technology, and creating opportunities for connection in your everyday life. Now, let's wrap up with some final thoughts on beating loneliness and building meaningful connections after 60. First, let's talk about staying open to new opportunities. Sometimes, the best connections come from unexpected places. Maybe it's a conversation with a stranger at the library, a new hobby that introduces you to a whole new group of people, or a chance encounter that leads to a lasting friendship. The key is to stay open and curious. Say yes to invitations, even if they're outside your comfort zone. Try new activities, explore new places, and be willing to step into unfamiliar situations. You never know where you might find your next meaningful connection. Another important aspect of building connections is nurturing the relationships you already have. It's easy to take our existing relationships for granted, especially when life gets busy. But maintaining strong connections requires effort and care. Make time for the people who matter to you, whether it's a weekly phone call, a monthly lunch date, or a simple text to check in. Show appreciation for the people in your life. Let them know how much they mean to you. Small gestures, like sending a card or remembering a special occasion, can go a long way in strengthening your relationships. Now, let's take a moment to recap. Beating loneliness after 60 is about taking proactive steps to build and maintain meaningful connections. Reconnect with old friends, join groups or clubs, volunteer your time, use technology to stay connected, and create opportunities for connection in your everyday life. Stay open to new opportunities and nurture the relationships you already have. These strategies aren't just about filling your calendar, they're about creating a life that feels rich, fulfilling, and connected. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a little encouragement. Building connections takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Every conversation, every shared moment, every new friendship adds to the tapestry of your life. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're rekindling old friendships or forging new ones, every step you take is a step toward a more connected, joyful life. I'd love to hear how you're building connections in your own life. Have you tried any of these strategies? Do you have a favorite way to stay connected or a story about a meaningful friendship? Let me know in the comments below. I always enjoy hearing from you. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your best life after 60. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here's to building meaningful connections, beating loneliness, and living a life filled with joy, companionship, and love. Until next time, take care and keep connecting.